If you're looking for the next big thing in blockchain, Dpin. Oh yes. Dpin is a narrative that is sweeping over the entire crypto space as we speak. But what is this elusive new buzzword? And what will it actually look like once implemented into the world? Welcome to the blockchain basement. If you're new here, let me introduce myself. This is the Druth. Welcome. This is a space for the dweller community to come together, make a few friends, and catch some gains along the way, while we take a deep dive into the most critical information for crypto. Stick around and get involved here. Join our Discord in the links in our description. It's a great place to get based. Now, let's dive into why Dpin should be on the top of your radar as the crypto bull market becomes roaring back in 2024 and 25. Today's world is more dependent on digital connectivity than ever before. Meanwhile, a new revolution is quietly unfolding. The era of Dpin. This is where blockchain technology solves the crisis of building out essential physical infrastructure. The expansion of AI and online gaming faces a pinch point. This is the centralized computing power that are currently available to the market at large. The expansion of AI and online gaming in particular face challenges right now due to the reliance on centralized computing. This includes limited scalability issues and expensive hardware as China and the United States play tug-of-war over the world's production of semiconductor chips. But these are not the only industries that are begging for a bettered infrastructure to operate on. This includes the energy grid, transportation, the Internet of Things, and a slew of sensors being implemented into society. And if you're looking at the forest through the trees here on crypto markets, the rest of crypto dipped 70 to 90% during the previous bear market. But for Dpin projects, they only experienced a 20 to 60% pullback from their peaks, according to a latest report from Messari. This tells us a ton about the resiliency of these projects for the long term. Centralized computing systems are struggling to scale to the exponentially increase in demand. This leads to undesirable latency and the inability overall to expand into larger markets. This current generation only has the patience for 3 seconds to allow things to load. With our current computing capabilities, this load time simply is not going to work for companies and society as a whole. And if we sit around waiting for the government to make these changes for us, well, let's simply not go there because my opinion on that is quite simply too dark. Centralized systems are at a higher risk for data breaches and privacy violations. And if you want to get some proof in that pudding, just take a look at Facebook alongside the US government. Maintaining and upgrading these centralized computing systems is costing companies a large fortune. This effectively boxes out smaller emerging companies from being effective or competitive in the markets because they do not have the capital to institute such a thing. Decentralized systems, on the other hand, have a major advantage. They are nimble enough to scale efficiently. They can do this quickly by distributing computing resources to a network of nodes. This is the power of decentralization. Dpin projects are utilizing a technology that is much more resilient to failures than our current existing system. This is also going to be essential for AI to be able to keep expanding as the data flow continues to exponentially increase. Dpin works by distributing access to vital GPU processing power across a network. This transcends the hardware limitations that major companies and nation states are facing with their data flow processes. This is raw and pure computing power that's being distributed across a network, not governed by a centralized point of control, but instead governed by the community for the community. This is what we're all about down here in the basement. If you share these ideals, make sure that you're subscribed and like this video. And stay a while, why don't you? Crypto is not just about hodling digital assets anymore. This is about reshaping the physical world around us. One such project that has significant investor attention right now is Aethir, which is already valued at $150 million, and their token is set to release sometime this year. Aethir is focused on building out a decentralized cloud infrastructure. This will be essential to fuel the staggering growth for online gaming and artificial intelligence. Another part of this project that I very much appreciate is that the team is fully doxed, bringing to the table plenty of great experience to fuel development. Mark Rydon has previous experience from Flux. Daniel Wayne comes from Riot Games, and both of these guys bring plenty of experience to the table and definitely know what they're talking about when it comes to implementing effective projects. Paul Thind, the CRO of the company, is also a fellow heavy metal music fan, so that scores major points with me on a personal level. Aethir has just announced the sale of AI nodes, with 100,000 available for purchase starting at $500 a piece, but the prices are tealed so that they go up from here. These nodes are available on Arbitrum for anyone who is interested. Aethir was also accepted recently into NVIDIA's Inception program. This gives them the ability to load up on these worldly sought-after chips. It is my recommendation to not let this project slip off your radar as we progress through 2024 and we get ready for a token release. The bull market has come thrashing back out of its pen, and I feel like this is just the beginning. Tokens that come out during the beginning of the bull market have much more velocity on their price action. This is because they're not dealing with the long-term inflation issues that most of our old guard altcoins are dealing with right now. The time is now to get ahead of where this world is moving and capture your financial future for yourself. Don't miss out on this one, and don't miss a beat here on the Blockchain Basement, live every single weekday, Monday through Friday, 2 p.m. Eastern on Rumble and YouTube. And of course, I am no financial advisor. I am simply a crypto lunatic with a hard-on for sovereignty and a robust will to keep on fighting. With all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this alpha. Smash the like, share this out with a friend, and keep this information on the top of your mind as we approach the real fun times for crypto in 2024 and 2025. And until I see you next time, Druth out.